Thank you so much for your patience. We had some technical difficulties, and we're gonna roll with this. Yeah, we're here. You're here. I appreciate you. So let's begin the wonder. Yeah. All right. Are we out there? Thank you for coming to the Wonder Show. That theme song, about that theme song, my man Art Padilla, who's on the ones and twos right now. So if you have any questions, anything you want to shout out, He's your voice over there. Okay.
Hello.
That's Art Padilla stuff right there. What do you know about that? Picks and all. But he made that theme song for me. But thank you again for coming to the Wonder Show. Again, a couple of technical difficulties, but that's just how things are, man. We don't expect them. They happen. We roll with them. So if this can be an example of maybe you're wondering where we were, we're here and you're there. So we appreciate you. Okay. A couple of things. This is a program where we want to make awareness about COVID. And so if any information you need to find out, the latest and greatest information, the dcd.gov on nationwide. Okay, so if you have any questions on those bigger scales, I'm not a diseaser. What's the correct term? A diseasologist?
Diseasologist? Yeah, I like that.
Diseasologist. I'm not a diseasologist. All right, so don't ask me. But we're gonna do our best at informing you about resources and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and talking about wonder, I have my notes right there, so in case you see me focusing, I have those focus eyes. So again, we're here. We appreciate you talking about all this, about the COVID, and we're on this together. There's a lot of maybe sad truths to this whole situation, and one of them is the spike in suicides, and it's not it's a reaction. No, it's a social reaction to what's going on. It's a personal reaction, right? And it's never the answer. And we want to make sure, those who need help get that help. And, and you could be that person who needs that help. And it's just a matter of, making yourself understand you need that. And so for the next song or two, or for the next song, excuse me, we're going to have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And the unfortunate part about this, we're not all going to make it out alive. And that's the sad truth. But those who live, we got to keep moving on and make ourselves stronger and make ourselves more valuable, right? Because this life is really valuable, because people 7 generations ago, someone thought about us and fought for their life in order for us to be here. So we want to keep on pushing that on, but we want to make sure everybody makes it through, right? So I'm going to get off my soapbox and sing you this song called The Give Up, a song about my own little struggles with that mental challenge. And if you want to shout anybody out, shout somebody out. So talking about essential workers, shout out your essential people in that chat box. Put those names down there. We want to know who's the essential person in your life. It doesn't have to be someone who's working in those essential fields, which we appreciate, but also just essential people in your life. Name them out so we know who they are, and we put them on wax. Here we go. Live so long in that cave, almost forgot the light. Fell home and I felt alone deep down inside. How could I be so bold? 17 years old and I grabbed the knife. Steel to my chest, nearly failed the test, and you saved my life. Everywhere I go, my shadow belongs with me. If darkness don't show me light, might as well be blind. never told myself I was worth this life. Hope I held on to never made much sense. All the love I was giving out was the love I was taking in. So giving up on dying, giving into living the rest of my life. Oh, yeah. Everywhere I go, a shadow roams with me. If the darkness won't show me light, I might as well be blind. That one's called The Give Up. It's about giving up this idea of wanting to die, which oddly it's a feeling that I knew too well for so long, and giving into the idea of living. And yeah. Any changes?
You want to try something?
We're going to try something.
Live TV.
Live TV. You're watching live work on live TV. This is a new TV. Well, already the one-man party is going to work his magic and see what works. Okay, in the meantime, I want to make sure I keep pushing this idea that the wonder, I think, is going to save us. Wonder has saved me. And never mind, we're not going to do that. Thank you for sticking around. Here we go again. If you ever wonder how to put on a live show, this is how you do it. You do it. You don't try it, you do it. Okay? So we got that number down there. Please put it in your phone. It's just a good resource to have. And if it's not for you, then it could be for somebody else, just on hand right there, ready to go. So you can pass it on to somebody. And I have used it once or twice, and they were super, super helpful. Super helpful. So I'm grateful for those people who do that good work in general. Any essential peoples who want to shout out?
Not yet.
Not yet. Name out your essential peoples. I'll name out a couple essential peoples that I met at Barrio Cafe. Arthur and Haley. Arthur and Haley, these two EMTs that I caught them on the last tail end of their shift, and they've been up for 2 days driving around, and they're in one of the heaviest parts of Sacramento for the EMT. So shout out to Haley and Arthur. Es tocayo, Arturo. So in case, and if you want to know anything local with COVID, what's going on, the Sac County Department of Health and Services, if you can put up that banner, they have everything that has to do with Sacramento County. So look up there, and you can find out they have health services. I actually heard this lady, Ajna, who spoke at one of the events that I went to, and she put us through a little exercise to kind of keep us in check and just make sure we're there, we're present. So they were super good. So check out Sac County Department of Health and Services for all the latest in COVID numbers, and especially here, local area. All right. And also I want to shout out Sac Food Bank and Family Services. Awesome service. If you haven't not heard about them, they offer clothing, adult ed, diapers, immigration, legal services, computer classes, and utility assistance. So if you know anybody that needs any help with anything like that, or check out their website down below, Sac Food Bank and Family Services. All right. Here local, they do good work. Get some water. This next song I wrote many years ago. At this point, it's been more than 12 years. This is one of the first songs I wrote that I was proud of. Yeah, it's nice to feel proud about something you do. It doesn't always come around, but when it does and you believe in it, it feels like this. I don't know if it sounds like this, but it feels like this. Honey, won't you smile once for me, once more for the road, so I can take your word, put it in my pocket, and take them out when I am alone. There's nothing else like you, no one else like me for you. Honey, won't you whisper something in my ear? Every word you sing is a song, so I can take the words and put them in my back pocket and take them out when I am alone. There's nothing else like you, no one else like me for you. Fruit so sweet with you around, I see your face all over town. You'll be my queen, and I'll be your clown. 'Cause I love to see you smile, oh yeah. Honey, won't you dance a little like you do? I love the way you move so sweet. I love the way you rock. I love the way you roll. I love the way you swing your feet. There's nothing else like you, no one else like me for you. Fruit so sweet with you around, I see your face all over town. You'll be my queen, and I'll be your clown. 'Cause I love to see you smile, oh yeah. And the crowd goes wild. Are we good?
They can't hear you.
No? Oh no.
No.
Okay.
They're saying that they can't hear you when you're talking.
So I gotta get closer? You think? Can you hear me? We're working out the kinks.
If we have time, I can plug in like my audio interface.
Can I get your whiteboard real quick? Do you have a pen and paper?
I think they just couldn't make out what you were saying.
Okay, but can they hear the music?
Yeah, because he said the music sounds good.
I'll keep entertained like this since I can't.
They might be able to hear it.
Can
I don't
get
know how well they hear you.
Yeah. If you can hear me, put some likes in there. We're trying to figure out the audio, but you're sticking around, so I appreciate you. Okay, Ruben says we can hear you. Thank Thank you, Ruben. Can you hear my voice right now? I'll just keep playing. We'll keep shouting out. But Ruben, thank you, Ruben, for letting me know. Thank you, everyone, for your patience.
Oh, she does hear you.
Awesome. Then I was acting like doing all my clown moves in front of everybody. That's for the next episode, the clown show. Yeah. I got my tech crew working super hard, so thank you, tech crew.
It sounds very light.
It sounds very light. Okay, so I got to push. Thank you so much.
You're
Project.
on a diet, right?
Here we go. So the next, so let me know if you can, or actually I was gonna say the banners, but so again, SAC Food Bank. If you've never heard of them, please visit the website. They actually go from Roseville all the way down to Galt and Lodi, or close to. So they cover so much ground. So please give them a look and just check out the resources that they have. And right now, some resources and schedules might be changed, like the classes, because of COVID. But just check them out anyways. They have a lot going on. Okay. I'll play the next song, and then I'll shout out the next crew or the next outlet. All right. This one's called Maybe. Okay. I'll project as much as I can. Here we go. They sound so good as the echo in your head telling you you should believe in nothing. Nothing believes in you. If you divide those feelings, are you still paying the bills? The only cost of living is you're living. Well, are you dying to live? Are you lying to give up living life is true? The screen says cloudy outside, but your window pane is letting in the sunlight. How do you define all the weather? Like asking a bird what its favorite phrase. Tick tock, tick tock, can you make the clock stop? It doesn't even matter if you have the time to give it a shot. Do you remember thinking about the future? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe you do. Count up all your money, count up all your friends. Do they find you fortunate? They both depend on one another. Decide if you're in need of another mindset or philosophy. Have you asked the mirror what it's thinking about? Do you care what it sees? There's a look in your eyes behind the disguise. Rise to your face from an honest place. 'Cause maybe it does, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. Do they sound so good as the echo in your head telling you you should believe in nothing? 'Cause nothing believes in you. If you buy those feelings, are you still paying the bill? The only cost of living is you're living. Well, are you dying to live? Are you lying to give up living life is true? 'Cause maybe you are, maybe you're not. Whoa, whoa, how we doing? Good. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Give me my. Can you hear my runs? Awesome. We're a wonder show on the run. on the move. Artie's working super hard. The crew's working super hard. Everyone out there is working super hard to get stuff done with your families and with yourself. And again, this is just hopefully an example of things you can do in order to, or resources to tap into in order to check in with yourself and keep that wonder, man. Like take on whatever wonder. When you got a crew like this, anything can happen, right? You can put on a live show, get that tech crew. This is beautiful. Again, thanks for sticking around. Um, I do want to shout out, or any comments we can check out right now.
They're talking about the sound and they're helping us out with the sound. So I appreciate it.
Sound crew, thank you, sound crew out there. The audience, we need you too. So we appreciate your patience and your willingness to stick around, even to help us out, right? Because this is all new to me and Arturo, and so we're just trying to figure it out. And all the streamers out there, we do have other live shows, other live streamers. Um, Justine has a COVID quiz. Andrew Defy has Unmasked. Jesse Vasquez, Essential. His is about essential workers, and he interviews essential workers and what it's like to work during this pandemic. And Dominic, who's going to premiere his live stream on Sunday. So tune in, follow SAC Artist Core. Look at the logo right there. Okay, on Facebook and Instagram, and all these streamers on top of all these other artists and creatives, photographers. We're all working together to put out this message and try to uh, fuel the artists, the artistic and the creative community to keep moving, right? To keep moving. And we have musicians. Arturo's part of the musician crew, so they're doing good work too. So stay tuned and check it out, man. Check out this movement and be part of this movement. All right. And Latino Center is helping promote and put all the word out there too. And they're actually helping us stream these things too. So thank you to the Latino Center of Arts and Culture. Okay. And one I want to go back to, Arturo, if you could put the GHC, the Gender Health Center. Yeah. They're out there on 20th, 29th, 29th Street. Right. They're on that big turn, on that curve right there, right next to the freeway. But check them out. They have mental health services, referrals to legal aid. I know during this time, there's a lot of disconnect from people's either your support groups, whether it's AA, church, and all that type of stuff. And, you know, these type of resources like the GHC, they help to kind of get you reconnected and figure out what it is you need. And so again, all these resources, they're out there for you. They're local, Sacramento. Um, Sacramento holds it down with all these resources. So go check them out. And again, plug them into your phone. Just put them on your website or what do you call those? Your favorites. What do you call it? Your contacts. Your contacts. In case you don't need them, then someone else might need them. Okay, but just give them a thumbs up, give them a like on all social media so they know you're out here. Okay, and yeah, let me take a swig of my drinks. Any shout outs to essential people? I guess we can call you essential peoples for helping with this live stream because you're as much part of it as we are. And we appreciate you. And it just shows, man, it just shows the patience that everybody has for one another. And let's continue this patience. Let's keep pushing it. Because
shout out to Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel Lorenzo.
Daniel Lorenzo.
Yeah, he was helping us with the sound.
Richard Falcon.
Fabiola Valderas.
Fabiola Valderas, who's on a new movement too. Last time I talked to her, she was in some new practices and keeping herself busy and keeping herself healthy. So I'm proud of you, Fabiola, for taking that on. So shout outs to you. All right. Here we go. What's next? Oh, so I'm looking at my list right here. SAC Library, another resource I want to shout out, okay, before my last song. So the Sacramento Library, if you haven't tuned in with what they have on their site, they have so many resources. They have seeds. You can check out seeds. What a crazy cool concept, no? Instead of going to get books, you can check out seeds for your garden. They also have movies, audiobooks, and the library of things. That library of things might not be available because of the pandemic, but you can check out tools, instruments, depending on the branch, but you can look them up and see what they got. Give them a call. But the SAC library is an awesome resource. They have virtual events, but during, we call them regular times, they'll have events for kids during the day and classes and stuff like that. So check out the SAC library. They do awesome, awesome work, and it's free, people's free. All right. So those are the kind of things your tax dollars are paying for to help us through these times, man, to get yourself knowledge. And, during the pandemic, we have so much time sometimes. And so we have so much time sometimes. Let's ponder on that one. No. But yeah, check them out.
Aprisa is listening from the Bay.
Aprisa from the Bay. Brisa. Okay, Brisa. Brisa. Thank you, Brisa from the Bay. From LA to the Bay, Brisa. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and tell me where you guys were from, man. I want to know where. I know a lot of people from SAC. All the names I heard from SAC. Lincoln's representing. But where else is everybody from? And keep on shouting your essential peoples while I hit up the next song, yeah? So this is going to be my last song for the night. Again, thank you so much for sticking with us, for making this live show an interesting one.
San Jose, Brisa.
San Jose, San Ho. All right. The Bay's representing any other Bay yay areas? Yay areas? Shout yourself out. Thank you, Brisa, for hanging out. So this one's called Constellations, yeah? Here we go. Julie's giving me the heart. Wake me up to your life. You're more than I can feel. You're all the love that I need. That's why I wanna be your lover, man. Talk me into my dreams. Sing the quiet song. All the colors I see make me wanna be your lover, man. Times I couldn't see the light, I always seemed to seek your shine. I close my eyes and think of you, I open them and I feel blind. I watch the clock, it never stops, my heart is stoned. 'Cause you're my rock, I'll roll away and I'll fall into place. Oh, I'll be alright as long as I can see constellations on your face. Wonder where you are. Do you feel like me? I'm trying so hard to heal, but I find it so hard to deal. Not being your lover, man. Please walk me down the road. Please walk me hand in hand. Let's remain in the streets. We can change this whole damn world like only lovers can. The times I couldn't see the light, I always seemed to seek your shine. I close my eyes and think of you, I open them and I feel blind. I watch the clock, it never stops, my heart is stone. 'Cause you're my rock, I'll roll away, then I'll fall into place. Oh, I'll be alright, as long as I can see constellations on your face. That one's called Constellations. Let's go back to the phones. See what's ringing on the phones.
Yes, so we're sounding good now.
Thank you, Daniel. Danny, Dan.
Abelardo Cordova.
Abelardo.
Bravo.
Grazie. Grazie. Jefe. Yeah, well, thank you all for tuning in, man, and being a part of this little movement, right? And I think it's a little reflective of what this whole time has been, right? There's nothing else we could do but move forward with the show. The show must go on. The life must go on. The wonder must go on, right? We can't stop and think about like all the things that are going wrong. Just keep that wonder. Okay, I wonder what else I can do to figure this out, right? And Arturo did an awesome job. So put some aplausos on the chat box for Arturin over there on the ones and twos. All right. So please, this is episode 2. Next comes episode 3. And on Sunday, same time, 9 o'clock on the 15th, it's going to be a little different. I'm changing it up. We're still going to stick with the theme of wonder. But yeah, the next episode is going to be with the lovely Zulema Balderas Padilla. You might know her, but if you don't, you will after that show. So she's going to join me, and we're going to talk a little bit about mental health and also wonder. Just continue to talk about this thing and what it's like to be a professional in this place and time. So yeah, come tune in. I'm gonna keep the shows cool. Hopefully, we're gonna change them up. But the next one is gonna be a little more talk. But it's gonna be a good talk. I hope you get something out of it, like you got something out of it today, like I did, because we're in this together, man. So we appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Ruben chiming in.
Ruben.
Streamers of SAC. Streamers of consciousness.
Streamers of consciousness. Yes, sir. So we have the live streamers. I'm gonna give another shout out, Justine. So if you follow SAC Artist Corps, or Latino Center of the Arts and Culture, you can catch all the rest of the shows. Justine, who does COVID quiz. It's a silly little show and it's fun. She makes it fun and light, and she informs you about what's going on with COVID and the latest and greatest with all that stuff. Andrew Unmasked, he gives you all the numbers, and he's got a cool little production too. He has his puppet that chimes in every once in a while, who's a nice character too. Jesse Vasquez, Essential, he interviews essential workers. So we got people on the front lines giving their point of view and what's going on with them. And Dominic, musician Dominic, you might have seen him all over town doing what he does as a musician, playing all types of instruments and backing up all types of bands. And so he's a good cat. and he's going to premiere his show on Sunday. So please stay tuned. Sacramento Artist Corps. We're uniting against this COVID, and this is what it's about. Sacramento photographers, young people are the brown issues, and musicians, right? Everybody's here to unite against this COVID and try to put the word out there and make it a positive movement forward, right? We want to move forward with all this. Okay, so please tune in on Sunday. We'll see you there. Any last words out there?
Just from Raul Valdez.
Raul.
Give you the Spock.
Yeah, the Spocker, amongst other names. All right. Much appreciated. Thank you all. Theme song by Arturo. You're about to hear it right now. So thank you again for tuning in. We'll see you Sunday. Keep wondering. We're on our way.